Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is D with another video, hitting y'all with the infamous clouds, most infamous clouds ever. Right here, I also did the little skip. Always skip this little background. Pretty much all I did was water down some red acrylic paint and just washed it in the back. Always do that to set my canvases. Sometimes you gotta use gesso. But for this case, I always want this certain effect, so I use this watercolor look. So I just washed down some acrylics, let it dry, and then everything over top of it is gonna look so much more opaque. So I just did the clouds. Right now I'm about to fill in this character. This very interesting painting randomly popped up in my head, so I just decided to do it. Challenged myself to complete it in a certain amount of hours. So I did this and literally I got off work, sat in the house for a little second, thought about some stuff. I started drawing these alphabet this alphabet, pretty much a whole bunch of hands in sign language, and I was just like, you know what, let me do something different. And I just started this, and I was surprised I actually finished it. Surprised it actually turned out the way it turned out. You gonna see awesome painting. But yeah, so right now, literally very basic, just doing some basic skin tone, some black paint. That's what I'm going over top of it. If you can't tell what the item is yet, it's just a guy with a circle head. But yeah, so check out the technique. Last painting I did the painting pink on pink. Right now I'm painting red on red. It's just the contrast thing. Literally the color that I'm painting that red with is the same color I use for the background. And you see how I'm literally just throwing these colors over top of it. So I threw that white on there. Now it's starting to pop a little bit more for the eyes. I don't know. I told you I learned this technique in college. It was named after one of the professors at the school. Literally, he would just use watercolor or some type of oil paint, and he would put it in the background and just use color pencil over top of it. But I just decided to water down the acrylic and use acrylic paint over top of it. I don't know. I mean, it works for me. We right here in this muddy phase. You already know about the muddy phase. When the painting, it just don't look fully right, but it looks real sketched out. You could just add some more detail to it. Of course, we get into that. Throwing a couple layers of yellow on there. This yellow that I'm using is really good. It's caking on there really well. I didn't really have to throw too many layers of it on there. Play around with it. Well, as you can start to see, it does look like a bomb. I low-key was definitely inspired by the Mario bomb from the Mario game. Definitely Mario 64. I think that was the version of it that I played when I was younger. But also I have another painting that I did way before this, of a guy with a gas mask on, and I wanted that picture to kind of be a friend of it. So that's why I made this, pretty much. If you actually get to see it, they almost look pretty similar to each other. But yeah, so also I want to play around with gender and stuff. You can see what happens when I do the eyes. Right here you can say. So I've been teaching my students how to draw eyes and stuff, and anatomy. We're working on portraits right now, so I've been definitely having to play around with teaching them how to do different eyes, and I just had to teach myself how to do different eyes. So right now, for example, here I'm just playing around with making some cool eyes. Eyes has been something that I've wanted to play with a long time. Definitely I've been doing lips really interesting lately, but I definitely know if I do some eyes. I've been doing some really cool eyes lately. Just painting them at least. The eyes are the windows to the soul. It tells the story. It tells everything. I've been working with this idea of quiet paintings. So like when you look at it, the painting just speaks to you really quietly. Like it's a lot of detail in it, but it's not like screaming at you. I think I'll definitely want to do a series with this. So if you see a lineup of these paintings here soon, I warned you. I bought a couple of these canvases. They was on sale at Michael's. But I bought a couple of them, and I was just like, you know what? I might as well just do make a little series. I love making like a little series of artwork. I said I was gonna stay away from doing like these little portraits, but I just love how they turn out. Like they actually read so well. Right now I'm adding some clouds, a whole bunch of little clouds. I'm proud of myself. I went all out on the clouds on this painting. I did it. I did clouds in the background. I did clouds in the foreground. Y'all should be proud of me. I love clouds, but this was the one. See me adding a couple planets on there. Definitely want to add some like dimension. Definitely show that we out of space. I love space. My little signature. Oh, for sure. Check it out. You see I'm playing around with that sun up there. That sun is gonna be really important to like this painting here soon. I'll show you. But I definitely wanted to just add like this other like other meaning to the painting. Like you look at the bomb and stuff and think that like that's the main meaning with it. Maybe like this character with this bomb head or whatever's going on. You got like this really cool lightning bolt on the side of his face. But what I'm doing right now, I feel like has a little bit more meaning to it. So like the sun, I kind of just do like some lighting from the sun on there to kind of just show like the sun is giving this life. Like the sun is so small compared to like everything else around it, but it's still like giving life to it. Like if you think about scale when it comes to like earths and stuff like that, like that sun that I just painted could be way farther away than we really think compared to this character. And maybe when I like I'm gonna explore playing around with depth a little bit more, but I definitely like how like far the sun is and it's still like casting on the light on this character. But yeah, I mean like this is pretty much it. I love how it turned out. Look at those details, little line works, little planets, little planet axes. I put purple on there because I wanted something to contrast that yellow. Also play around with a little bit of color. Red. Look at them eyes. Them glitz and glams on them eyes. Got a little glitter the house down boots. Look at them on them eyelids. Okay. It's the bomb. This painting is the bomb. Literally. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. But thank you for sticking around and watching this video, y'all. I really appreciate it. You know, just a late night paint. If you just so happen to be painting along with me, stay creative, continue to do what you do, and be safe. Love y'all, and keep watching. Stay tuned. Peace.